Hi, welcome to Ski Talk. I'm Steve Kopitz. I'm the ski buyer and CEO for skis.com. And joining us today is John Kirchhoff, our Nordica ski rep.
Right on, thanks Steve.
And this is the Hell Back H3. So the Hell Back was a very successful ski launch last year, correct?
Yeah, we've had the collection of skis for years now.
And actually, it's my favorite pair of skis. Thanks,
yeah,
John,
you're welcome.
for hooking me up on those.
Yeah.
So now it has a complimentary Hell Back boot series, right?
Yeah.
This is the first year this is out.
Same target, same range.
Okay, so tell us about the Hell Back boot series. What's it all about?
First guy out of the condo in the morning, last guy off the mountain at the end of the day. Okay. Someone who absolutely loves to ski. It's probably most of us out there that are strong all-mountain skiers that want classic, timeless, trusted technology here. So 4-buckle, 2-piece design, wraps your foot, solid performer.
Okay. Now, tell us a little about the liner inside the boot. We can't see it, but is anything going on in there?
Yeah, there's all new liner technologies, which are really neat. You know, the first thing is it does have a neoprene toe box, so it's more of a sock-like fit. The other thing that I really appreciate out of it is it's an elevated or box-cut toe. So like your favorite pair of skate shoes, out of the box, it's already pre-formed, pre-broken in, just wraps your foot.
So this is a 100 with last, which is a little on the tighter side, but with that open box, it's not going to give that super crunched fit. I always felt that Nordicas fit a much more wider range of customers, a little more spacey in the places where you need it.
We have great history with this last throughout, forever. So it's not narrow like a Doberman race boot at a 93 or 95. 100 actually is medium narrow. It's kind of like your favorite pair of running shoes. But man, it just really gives good closure. And then with the new liner technology, we're using also a vapor barrier so that you're warm and dry at the end of the day because it's wicking moisture up and away from the foot.
Okay. For micro-adjustable buckles, for
all aluminum hardware. Yep.
All the typical side cuff adjustment.
Yeah, but there's one extra one there too. So lateral cuff adjustment, we've also created a cantable sole. So like myself, I've got a little bit of a cant issue on one leg but not the other. Just by removing the Allen keys, you can slide this kit right off and put a plus or minus 1 degree kit right on, which is the most common stance.
You have to buy that kit as
it's separate.
Yeah. So we'll sell those on the internet as well. But now, who would want to cant their boots? How do you know if you need a canted boot?
You know, you probably know because you're catching your edge on the cat tracks. You're always forcing manually to really connect with your turns, or go to your favorite ski shop and have an alignment session done.
So this is pretty cool because up until this technology, you had to literally grind the sole of the boot, correct?
Yep. You had to cut it.
So now you can slide it on, and if you don't like it, you can slide your old one back on. It's not a one-way trip.
Yep.
Okay. So this is a 100 flex, 100 last. Who's the ideal customer? You mentioned first in, first out. But from a skiing performance, where they like to ski, who's the right customer for this boot?
You know, one other big thing too is it's a brand new proprietary material called TRIAX that we're using for Nordica. Okay. That's also the lightest weight. Let me say that again. The lightest weight alpine boot ever built. So it's the person who's athletic enough. Like I was just on a trip and we did about a 15-20 minute boot pack out to catch some freshies out into a bowl. And so by having this on, I had a lighter weight hike, which is nice. So someone who hard charges all day long is going to appreciate that. Also, if you have to have any custom work done, it's the best material I've ever worked on.
Okay, sounds like a great boot. And the color on it, what do we call this?
Yeah, a little burnt orange, a little more earth tone.
And the black.
Yeah.
I think black is back. The whole line of Hell Back boots are black.
Absolutely, murdered out matte black.
You know, for you, those of you that are tired of red and orange and green and blue and purple, black is back. So, Hell Back Black H3. This has been Ski Talk. I'm Steve, and thanks for joining us.